Hey Virgo seekers, welcome back or new to the Existential Shift. This will be for your different placements for April. I'm working with the Spellcasters Tarot. Okay, beautiful Virgos, what's happening for you in April? Messages for Virgo for April, please. That's a lot, and we'll take it. Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. I think you're going to have an opportunity to embark on a very exciting direction, and you will be facing the need to figure out exactly how you're going to go about it. Knight of Swords, Six of Cups, Emperor, Ace of Pentacles. So this is something that will come in fast and will require a decision making. Like, you won't have time to deliberate about it too much. I think it's going to be easy for you to make a fast decision because it's something, first of all, it's something that feels good and safe. It either involves people that you're familiar with, or a group of people that you're familiar with, or a person you're familiar with, or something that feels safe. And I don't know, it's not just safe, it's more than that. It feels calm. It feels like, yeah, it's something I feel really, really comfortable. It feels comfortable. But also super stable, tangible, serious, possibly financial. This could lead to reaping a lot of finances. Like, this could be a great work opportunity, but it can also be a love opportunity. With the Emperor here and the Ace of Pentacles, this could be an offer. Either way, it's an offer. For some of you, it will play out in romance. For some of you, it will play out in your career. Either way, it's super serious. This person means business. They know what it is they want, what they have to offer, and it's the kind of person that follows through with it. So again, it's something very reliable and familiar. And it's coming in very fast. The Two of Pentacles quickly turn into an Ace of Pentacles. From juggling this or that, this direction, that direction, the direction becomes very, very clear. You are currently or recently been on the fence a little bit. Not like, I don't want to say on the fence like as way of not being able to make up your mind or being stuck. Not at all. It's just figuring out the steps in order to move forward. But the movement is clear. The direction is positive. It might involve some sort of travel. There's also something to do with a father figure and finances. Maybe someone wants to help you out financially. Like, maybe you're getting married or moving in with someone or making a big leap in your life somehow, and they want to give you some sort of financial support to kind of make it, an easy start. Queen of Wands. Something very fiery about this reading. Very, very creative, very passionate, very fast-paced, moving. I think you might find yourself involved in a creative project that is either you're doing, like your creative project, or someone else's and you're just a part of it. But it puts you in a position that is in the spotlight, either in a leadership position or a decision-making position, but it revolves also a lot of fun and super dynamic, fast energy. If it's a relationship, if it's love, it's going to be super passionate, like uber passionate, like not, you can't get your hands off of one another. This Queen of Wands is coming into this reading really knowing what she wants and how things should look like. She has a vision. Keep getting a creative vision. And the Hangman, and she doesn't mind waiting or sacrificing in order for the big vision to happen just how it should. There's a sense of, it's more than just a creative vision. Actually, it's a sense of purpose. It's a sense of, an outlook on life that is being expressed here with the Hangman. Especially in the spellcaster story, you see all the runes surrounding the Hangman. This is the archetype of Odin, who hung himself on the Yggdrasil tree for 9 days and nights in order to discover the secrets of life as the runes. We're actually going to have a rune reading for you in the extended as well. And with the Emperor right above it, which can signify, Odin after discovering the knowledge of the runes and unhanging themselves and becoming Odin, the All-Father, right? The archetype of Zeus, of the Emperor. There's something with very, very powerful leadership, Virgo, that some of you are entering into, with a lot of knowledge after having sacrificed a lot in order to get to that place. Like, it's something that you're going to attain by right. It's like, almost like, it's kind of the hero's journey type of archetype where you had to undergo, the heroine's journey actually, where you had to undergo, they say that religion is for people that are afraid of hell, and spirituality is for people who have been through hell and back. And this is the spiritual type of leadership. This is like having undergone the journey in the underworld to discover the true secrets of life that includes and held by darkness and by space and by mystery and by the unknown. All known is held by the unknown, waiting to be discovered, right? And so you have, and you went there, you or are really, really going there. Like you've earned some stripes of honor. I see here bravery, I see here courage, I see here, having a heart of a lion. Some of you are feeling bound to this journey. Like it's a destined one that you don't truly have a say in it. You seemingly make choices right or left, but it's almost like sometimes you feel like it was predetermined somehow. This moment where you wonder, should I take this turn or that turn? So should I make this choice or that choice? But something in you knows that your soul already chose the path for you. I think you'll be facing a situation where you're going to have to really exert the knowledge that you've obtained when it comes to playing the game in society, showing that you're able to lead from a place of charisma and positivity, where people want to follow. Like you've learned how to do that. You've learned how to communicate. You've learned how to act. It's a very, silver lined, delicate balance to walk. Show me more, please, for April. Why do I always forget to do that? It's supposed to mark my timing. 5 of Cups, from 6 of Cups to 5 of Cups. So someone won't be able to get away with something that they would like to get away with, like something that they've done and regret. They're feeling like it's haunting them. Like no matter what they do, or no matter how much they repent or regret, it's like keeping them stuck in a karmic loop. And they're very pessimistic about it. Some of them have gone, like I see like that they've gone to a very dark place of despair, and this person is somehow involved with whatever it is you're doing. And non-intentionally, they're not doing it from ill intent or purposefully, but that energy can drag you down to, because it's in you, right? If you were in the underworld, if you've gone through that journey, if you went through the dark night of the soul, they say dark night of the soul, they should call it dark reincarnation of the soul, or dark years, or dark decade of the soul, because normally that's how journeys to the underworld work in our life, right? It's super dark and super chaotic and super long. You don't just go through one night of tears and you wake up enlightened. No, it's dark as fuck. So in order to maintain, sustain, and contain so much light, you have to first and foremost, and even more so, maintain, contain, and sustain a lot of darkness, right? It's the empty space that holds matter and holds light. Space holds earth and everything within it. And everything about you is 99.99% empty space. We're not as condensed as we seem to be. That's just physics. So by you being powerful and bright, you're also powerful and dark. So when you interact with someone who's deep in the sadness and pessimism, it in a way lures you into it. Now, it's okay if you are a familiar journeyer and it doesn't overcome you, and you know when to step in, when to step out, and how to work with the energies in ways that, you know, they're beneficial to you and not harmful to you, then great. I'm not going to tell an energy master, if you're out there listening, not to interact. I am telling you to be conscientious to where they're at. And yes, you have the power to bring them up, but it can't be from a place of romance and self-sacrifice and, oh, I'm going to fix them. It needs to be from a place of friendship and soul camaraderie, with the ability to have healthy boundaries when need be. Because I'm feeling from this person that they're very genuine with their heart and with their intent. They're just surrounded with a lot of pain that keeps dragging them down and doesn't allow them to see all the beauty around them. Look how much there's so much beauty around him. But he has two cups that he can fill up water with. But he's focusing on the 3 cups that are underground and the blood that is spilled instead of the water that he can drink from. So all realities are true and all perspectives are true. It's just a matter of where you choose to put your focus on, your energy on, right? So this is where this person is at. You should be aware of it. Six of Wands. You're very powerful, Virgo. I'm tapping into some very, very powerful Virgos who are leaders, who have people. Bottom of the deck, King of Wands. I'm still taking this. who have people following them and listen to them. And I see you really, really being placed in a position where you're being, I mean, admired is a big word, but possibly. I don't know what you do and I don't know your life story, so it is very much possible. Um, Honored in some way, shape, or form. Um, really receiving a lot of credit and a lot of respect for your work, for your character. I'm picking up like good character, like proven good character. And this King of Wands here and the Queen of Wands, yummy. Something here is very, very, very. There's something very passionate coming up here. Someone who your eye level, right? You're in a similar position of like the energy that you put into your creative world. I'm picking up both of you put similar energy into your creative world. Very passionate, very devoted, very manifesting, full of desire, full of positivity. I do see a little bit of a king and queen of the jungle type of vibe. So I think while you might be receiving respect from your environment and from your peers, you will also feel that from one special person that you have interest in. I think like it's this emperor here who was very, very busy. You see how he has like, this emperor has a kingdom to rule, and then this tarot deck, there's like fires going on in the kingdom, which they just need to, tend to. But maybe something eases down or stops them in their track for some reason, and they're able to turn their gaze around and it encounters you, Virgo. Show me more, please, for Virgo for April. Three of Swords. There will be a broken heart in this story. Like I see two people. Oh, it's this King of Wands. So this King of Wands is carrying some sort of a real heavy pain of some sort. I'm picking up it's also physical. It's not just emotional. They're having some sort of physical pain. I think they have also had to sacrifice a lot to get to where they're at in life right now. Oh my god, I just noticed this. So in the background, you see this wolf here howling? It's the first time I'm noticing this in this card. This is also someone that went through hell and back. And there's some sort of loss that they're carrying that they will always carry. So it could be a loss of a loved one, for example, or this person has given everything before to someone or just something, and they were betrayed and deeply hurt. and it's a wounding that they're carrying, and I think somehow it's affecting them physically, like maybe they have some sort of pain that is caused by this emotional injury. This runs deep. This could be something that they've experienced in several lifetimes, that their spirit is like, that their soul is like experienced not just in this lifetime and in past lifetimes. And you know, it could be this person that we saw here that is trying to overcome this pain and become this, you know, positive, benevolent, you know, masculine archetype. Someone wants to be generous and present and strong and, you know, like they want to be that person, but it's like there's this weight of grievances. And it's also a sense of self-disappointment, by the way. This is a combination of that shows like deep disappointment within oneself. I think this is someone that has very high ideals and ideas of how they should be or behave, or how people should be for one another, and they might feel like they're the ones who have not being able to follow through with that for whatever reason. And so yeah, 2 2s, 2 6s. I want to show you the cards, and I'm going to show you your extended as well. We're going to start the extended. You're going to see a little bit of a preview, the beginning of it, and then if it speaks to you, then you can continue. And it's focusing on love, so we're going to take a look into you and your person of interest for the month of April. But first, is there any other clarification you can give me, please, for Virgo about this? 5 of Swords. Yeah, someone is I think this King of Wands is not happy with the choice they once made. King of Swords and the Death card. Like, I think, and we have the Wolf here also. Like, this person has made a choice in their past that led them to a very, very painful ending of some sort, in a painful place. And it created a huge shift in their life, a massive change within themselves and in their life and in the way they approach life. It's almost like they were close to death, like they looked death in the eyes. And this is the full moon in Libra, by the way, because we have the full moon and King of Swords is Libra energy. Something is going to be culminated about this. So the full moon in Libra is March 28th, Sunday. So on or around that time, give or take a day or two, I think something is going to be, it's going to be addressed, possibly painfully. Like, maybe they'll have this very sharp realization about something, or they'll go through like a sort of purification process, emotional. But it's good. It's going to make them into this, you know, emperor. Okay, I want to rearrange the deck before I show you your extended. So we have here King and Queen of Wands. We also have the King of Swords. The major arcanas are Emperor, Hangman, and Death card. I will link below the classes for my Tarot Masterclass for Emperor, Hangman, and Death if you want to go through your spiritual homework for the month of April, because I teach not just the interpretations of the cards, but also their shamanic journey and their spiritual energy work. So you're welcome to check them out. If you're a Tarot Masterclass Bunkai of mine already, then you have them for unlimited streaming. So just check them out specifically to focus for April. And if you're not, you can rent them separately. So you don't, I mean, you can obviously take it all, but you don't have to. Okay. 2 2s, 2 6s, and Knight of Swords here, and 2 5s. Oh. Okay. Let me look at this for a sec. So here we also have Hades and Zeus, or Pluto and Jupiter, depending on the culture you want to take the names from, but it's the same archetypes. They were siblings. So I don't know if there's something with sibling energy. It's like this, right? And it was like this. There could be some power moves here. So if it's a family thing and power struggle between you and a sibling, or between your siblings, or between this person and their siblings, I don't know, they're coming up super strong. But of course, this could be you, so place yourself in the reading. There's a powerful opportunity to have a new start, a new emotional start, a new financial start, a new spiritual start. And it requires really putting the past behind. And when I say the past, I mean the heartache, I mean the journey. Like I think a lot of you have already stepped out of that journey, already stepped out of the underworld, and now you're just carrying the memories and the residuals. It was tough, you know? But you're in a new world already. Okay, let's see your 2 5 6. There has to be communication about whatever togetherness and cooperation you have in your life, Virgo. You have to communicate what you want. What is your difficulty? What would you like to see changing? What you're willing to do for it? Communication is key for partnerships and harmony. Some of you are seers, visionaries. You see things in your dreams, and you might possibly have some nightmares. Try to work with the nightmare. Like if you find yourself aware that you're dreaming, like a lucid dream, conscientious dream, instead of trying to like run away from the demon or from the scary thing, just sit down, face it, talk to it. Be like, what do you want? Who are you? Why are you here? What do you represent? Is this your true face, or is this just a face that my subconscious is enforcing on you? Like, do I really need to fear you, or is there a message for you to give me? You know? Okay. Let's see your double pentagram love reading. The link to that will be below. It's available on Patreon and on Vimeo. I would love to have you over on Patreon. So check it out. Okay. Show me into Virgo and their person of interest, please, for the month of April. Focus your intent on the cards. Think of your love life for the month of April. Ooh, Ace of Cups and Queen of Cups. Amazing. You badass master. Love for Virgo and their person, please, for April. Show me Virgo and their person of interest, please. Love for the month of April. Mind. Heart. Past, present, and future potential for April. Sorry. So this is you, this is your person, but if this sounds like you and if this sounds like you and this sounds like them, you can reverse the roles, of course. In your communication and mind, you have 3 of Pentacles, great, and they have the Moon. Oh yeah, they're still in their journey. But at least they're showing it to you and they're not acting all, oh, I'm in control and everything's great. Like they're telling you, this is what I'm going through, this is what I'm dealing with. And that's super important. And the wolf here that keeps coming up, the wolf is my personal spirit animal. Wolves and horses, and my dog, may you rest in peace, was my wolf, was my familiar. And when I lost him, I went through some of the worst time in my life, and that was my true journey to the underworld. I thought I've had them before, and but I had like visits, like short. I've seen like the outlines of the underworld, but when that happened, I went super deep, and that place is dark. So I think they might be expressing going through something similar like that. It doesn't have to be that intense. I mean, we haven't seen the entirety of the cards yet. We'll find out. But you seem to communicate that you're in a very stable, grounded place, and you are willing and able to build something and cooperate and connect. Your communication and thought process is very, very mature, very wise, very positive, very giving, and I think in a way you understand what it is that they are experiencing. Okay, let's see your runes. Runes for Virgo for love for the month of April, please. Message from the runes for Virgo seekers for love for the month of April. Show me Virgo's love life, Virgo and their person of interest for April, please. Hera, Bilk in the upright, and Uruz in the reverse. Okay, we'll talk about it. I'm just going to show you what's in your heart. In your heart, you have 7 of Cups. And in their heart, they have 5 of Cups. Again, it's coming up. Okay, I'll talk about it right now. Thank you guys for being here. I love you very, very much. Stay magic, stay true. Check out the description box for all the links. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.